Wutz Real, it's your girl Tanggangbaby. Y'all already know me. I'm back with another one. I got a real special guest in the building. I'm talking about straight out of North Carolina, Charlotte. You feel what I'm talking about?
Ooh.
Hey man, go ahead and introduce yourself, cause you can only do it better than me. Get in.
Hey, look, it's Littlejohn4K, man. Straight out of Charlotte, North Carolina. 704, the real 704, man. Long little Mikey to the death.
Hey man, I like that little jingle you got too. That shit fire. Hey, you from Charlotte, North Carolina? What part of Charlotte are you from?
I grew up on Sugar Creek all the way to Batesford Road.
Okay.
And I say that because my mama stayed on Sugar Creek my whole life.
Right.
But then the rest of my family stayed on Batesford Road my whole life.
Okay.
So it's like, that's really all I went to.
Right.
So you'll hear me say Sugar Creek to the Ford, Sugar Creek to the Ford.
Right.
I love them both the same.
Same, yeah. What's the experiences growing up there like, and that affecting your music?
Shit, it's real. Charlotte real, you know, like, everybody go through, you know, poverty. Everybody go through mama not having it, daddy and mama might split up.
Right.
Everybody go through that, you know, like, but it's still a good city, so it ain't like it's the slums. We ain't like no goddamn Chicago and no shit like that. You feel me?
Right.
So we had it bad out there, but it won't as bad as, you feel me, the rest of the world might have it.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Okay, that's what's up. So you got the new album that just came out, titled Your First Name, Tanisha, excuse me, please. I butcher everything. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But I've been following you as Littlejohn4K for a minute. I think the first time I really recognized y'all is when Zay, he did that challenge. And he went up the Stunner for Vegas.
Okay, yeah.
And it caught me, right? So I was like, let me see what's going on. You know what I mean? So I did a little research. And then, like, just from his page, it linked me to you. It linked me to a couple of, the whole social currency for real.
Man, that's a big shout out to my brother, Zay the Goat. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him, Zay the Goat. Yeah, he connected the dots with a lot of things. Like, a lot of people got to my page from him. A lot of people, I got the social currency through him. So
wow, that's
deep.
Zay
a big part. Yeah,
that's
for sure.
real.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah.
I seen that probably like almost 3 years ago, and it just caught my eye. So then I was on it. So then, you know, I'm a PR in Atlanta, so I do a lot of, you know, networking with different companies and stuff like that. So I end up doing parking lot concert.
Mm-hmm.
So I linked up with my boy DJ Sammy's. DJ Sammy's know Sud got the you know, shit popping up there. So I'm like, you know, everything started to make sense.
Yeah.
So then I start really, you know, acknowledging the whole social currency. Like, this shit dope.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
To the whole label, you got Hot Boy Shack, Tiani's Rose, Zay the Goat, and then me, myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all been to Cali?
Bronte don't play those. Shout out to the Fast Cash Boys. Don't let me play
right.
Yeah, for sure.
So you doing it big.
I done seen y'all take a trip out to Cali, recording down there.
Shout
The
out
experience.
to Empire. We got a situation with them, so we got their support fully. So we be going over there and recording over there and just
working.
Yeah.
Kudos, man.
Working.
40,000 in 2 days?
Yeah, shit. I think it did more than that. It ended up doing like, what different? In 2 days, I don't even remember that. I know it said like 200.
No, it's bigger than that. But it was just in them 2 days. I had the numbers. Like, how does that feel as an artist?
Honestly, that's the first time I ever seen like numbers go like that.
Right.
So it's like crazy. I don't know. I don't even know how to feel because I ain't never seen nobody do it. Like, now where I'm from, like, you feel me? Yeah, we got the baby, but that's it. Like, for real. Like, that's really blue and like really at that mega superstar life. Like, he the only person we got that we could look like, damn, that nigga really blew the fuck up. So other than that, we ain't got nobody.
Shit, they got you
now.
Listen, because there's so much talent
and you feel me? Look how long like Atlanta and Louisiana and places like Texas been on for years. It's a list of artists you could go through and name from all them places. But then you go to Charlotte, you go You go to a little small country town in the middle of nowhere and you ask them who you know in Charlotte, they gonna say the baby. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right. The way.
Yeah, he definitely brought light our way. That's how I feel.
So, with all that being said, like, what's your role in the game? Like, how far are you trying to take this, man?
Shit, he took it there, so I got
you going all the way with it?
Man, I'm trying to go all the way with it. I know, like, I got a purpose in it.
Right.
A real purpose. Like, it's because I want everybody in the world to know Mikey name really over mine. You gonna know my name because, you feel me, I gotta push his name. You gotta know mine to push his, but I want everybody to be screaming like, long live Mikey, like, cause that's really why I started. That's why I do it. That's my biggest motivation. So it's like, that's why.
Yeah. So who's Mikey?
Mikey is like my little bro. He passed away in 2018. And he got hit by a car. And so, shit, since then I've been doing music like ever since then. But he was the one that was doing music. I ain't never really he did music. He was good at it too. Really good at it.
It like brought your flavor out because obviously you good at what you do too. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be weird though because it came out of nowhere. Like, I swear to God, like, one day I was just sitting down in the living room, sad as fuck. I'm talking about so sad, like, damn, bruh. And I ain't know what else to do. I ain't really the type to like talk to nobody or nothing like that. So I just started writing it down on a piece of paper, like everything I felt. Wrote it down. And then at the top of the paper, I wrote pain 3 times. Then I just get to looking at it. I was listening to a beat too, because that's what me and him used to do. Right. So that was like my coping method at the time. That's how I would grieve. I would listen to beats and just smoke a blunt. But this day, I wrote words on a piece of paper, and shit, that's where my first song came from, and it was like, it went from there. Once I decided, like, that's what I'm gonna do, and I attached his name to it, it was like, oh nah.
Let's go.
It's gotta go.
That's deep.
That's real. I feel like, I feel like you're really humble because 40,000 views, over 40,000 views in 2 days, 3 days, a week.
That ain't even a week, so you know.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But like even in that time frame, that is a lot. And then your inspiration, I relate to you so well because I actually lost my brother as well. So it's like something in you, whenever you lose somebody, like, and you're trying to figure out, like, what am I supposed to do? How do I go on? You know?
For sure.
That is that drive. You were probably always passionate about music. You just didn't,
I mean, since I was a little girl, what's crazy is I ain't really listen to rap growing up. I listened to what was on the radio, but I won't tapped into, like, mixtapes and all that. Right. Besides Lil Wayne, I mean, everybody tapped into him. But other than that, I listened to what was on the radio and then, like, what my parents played in the car with my sisters and that, and they older than me. So my oldest sister is 9 years older than me. So
I can relate.
A whole different generation. So I grew up listening to like older
Tupac, Biggie, the whole little
Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. So I ain't really grow up listening to rap until I got like out on my own and now I'm listening to music. And coming up, it was straight like R&B and just like that southern feel, that down south music.
Right. Hey, listen, I'm feeling it. Like, I'm gonna get to y'all, man. Listen, we finna take a break. I want to tell you my favorite song personally. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is my shit right here. But I'm gonna stop this. We gonna play different. Y'all go stream that right now. That's going crazy. And it was just on Streets 94.5 cause I heard it first. On the radio, you know what I'm saying? From my boy DJ Ferrari Simmons, man. Anyway, we finna tune back in. Let's get it. Still back with another one. I got Littlejohn4K in the motherfucking building. Hey, man, we just get started. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. We got Bubbles in the building. I know. Give them your full introduction because it's her first day on the podcast as my co-host. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's up, y'all? So I'm Atlantis, aka Bubbles.
Yes,
We'll be
sir.
the new host on Wutz Real, so y'all go ahead and check us out. The dopest interviews with the dopest people.
Sit down with the realest people.
Okay.
Yes,
so I got
the
some
realest.
exclusive.
Yeah, this is exclusive
Wait,
as
redo that.
hell.
Hold on, redo that. I gotta say the realest.
No,
Okay,
we
no,
already
no, no,
live.
no.
Look,
Okay.
let me say this, man. It's a beautiful feeling for us to be in this room right now, talking amongst each other, you know, in this time and day and age where, you know, women fought to get where we at today. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for you to be able to express yourself the way you express yourself and it go crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's big ups. You know what I mean? We fight with the pioneers and fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that just going to my next thing, man. My favorite song from Littlejohn4K is So. If y'all did not hear that, please go to iTunes right now.
Stream that.
Find her, search So. This shit just raw as hell, man. So you was telling me a little bit about that. Go ahead. How did So come about?
So yeah, I was saying So came from. What's crazy is when I made it, me and my girl weren't going through nothing. We was good.
Yeah.
And so my friend Angel though, she came about the situation and she like, look, when we get to the studio, I don't want to hear nothing soft, none of that sad shit. I'm not in the mood for that today.
Right.
Mind you, she not even recording the song. So how you gonna tell me what the fuck to record? Like, how you gonna tell me what mood to be in?
Right,
But she
right.
like, I don't want to hear that shit today. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we get in the studio. My producer H Wood, he played the beat. What's crazy is this was the first beat he played when I walked in. He was cooking it up still.
So I want that one.
Yeah, I started playing around with Angel and I'm like, that bitch must think that I need it. And she was like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, then we gotta, and I just kept going, that bitch must think that I did. And it was just, and it just went from there.
Yeah.
Man, I went and laid it down, then afterwards we was just in there lit.
Listen, man, you performed that at Art Bar, man. I said, man, this is my shit. Like, it's just to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you find your little different song that you like from your artist, and you just play that bitch out. Yeah, I put my friend on you on last night, my fuck Ashley. I was like, man, listen to this, man. She was like, yeah, this shit hard. It's like, who this? So it's just like, you know, what you doing is not going unrecognized. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Just kudos. You graduated too.
For sure.
Like you ain't just no rapping motherfucker. You actually
deal for real.
Putting in work behind
North
it.
Carolina Central University, the best HBC.
Man, talk about that, man, real quick.
Yeah.
What did you study?
So I got my degree in sports science, but shit, school the work was the easy part. Like for real, work on shit. But school, boy, trying to stay focused and goddamn man, college was probably the best years. I mean, I'm ready to get into another life now too, but before this, college is the best years of my life. Like I can't even tell some of the stories on this mic. Like you feel me? Like the story, like what happened in school, stayed in school. Like, but nah, college was, man, I love that shit. Lit. I love Central. I love it to death. Like I'm forever indebted. And I'm an alumni, so I'm gonna go hard.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got some SAE graduates. I'm with the SAE. I'm still working on my what is it, a diploma, I guess you could say. But you know, I just met so many dope people from going to school. I say if school ain't for you, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you really want to connect with the world and you trying to socialize and meet plugs, school is it, man.
For sure. I met one of my best friends, Najee, at school, like freshman year, and we was like that.
Inseparable since.
Inseparable ever since. Like I met a lot of people at Central. I met my cameraman Corey.
What up, Corey? What up, Corey?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Corey, hey, that's my dude, Corey, man. Look, yeah, if y'all see me, y'all gonna see Corey.
Right.
If y'all don't, then tell me I'm dead wrong for not having Corey.
That's loyalty.
Not for real. He been there for real.
That's like BB in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? He one of the hottest celebrity cameramans in the A right now. You know what I mean? Real low key, humble guy.
Hey, loyalty mean,
but yeah,
more than a lot of shit. Loyalty mean more than money, for real.
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
Loyalty over everything.
For real.
So the new album, it got a lot of emotion in it. You know what I'm saying? It talk about like the first track is deep to me. Like, what made you want to put that number one? Like, your whole story. Like, that's deep. Because, I don't mean to cut you, but, you know, I struggled for my own identity for years. You know, I got kids with an S. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I wanted to live a life, you know, my family would be proud of, you could say. But I got to a point where I stopped really caring about, not actually caring, but I had to think for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard track number one, I'm just like, damn, this, and it's going to hit hard for a lot of people who's been in those situations. You know what I'm saying? So my question was, like, what made that number one? Like,
it's real. Like, I was like, this is the realest song on out of
any
song I've ever made.
This
is a song that's gonna tell y'all like who I am and like for real who I am. And then I'm like, if we gonna name it Taisha, like we gotta start it off with who I really am. And so plus with Sport, he fell in love with it. Carter, they fell in love with it.
Right.
So they was like, you know, it's definitely an intro, but that's great, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, I listened to that. It kind of like touched me. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of us go through that though, like trying to figure out who we are,
right?
Hide it. Like me personally, I had like being gay and from my mom for a while because both of my sisters had came out to her in the earlier years, and I seen how she reacted.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, do I want to go through that? Do I want to, like, I thought I was going to lose my relationship. Like I said in the song, I thought I was going to lose my relationship with my mom, but I didn't. Like, she was super supportive since day one.
I think that's our biggest fear is letting our people down.
Yeah, because, you know, dads, when it comes to the girls, the dad he don't care.
Yeah.
He be like, cool. That means she ain't gonna have no babies. Like, cool. Like, yeah, so, yeah, my dad, he ain't really, you know, like, he always been cool with it for sure, but my mom, she definitely, like, it had to grow on her. Like, and it started with my oldest sister. And, like, it just went from there. And she just got more and more comfortable with it more. And now, you can't tell her nothing. Like,
right.
But, yeah, it was definitely hard for me, too.
If you could tell any girl right now, young, older, something, just a message about, like, you know, your true identity or being yourself, what would that message be to them? Because, I mean, it's in your music, but, like... I
just said it. I say this, I am who I am, but that don't define, like, who I'm supposed to be. So
right.
Exactly.
You come out. If you like girls, you like girls.
Right.
If you like boys, you like boys. Like, it is what it is. And it's 2021, so... I feel like a lot of parents are becoming more receptive to it anyways because they see, like, you can't control it. Like, you know, you human at the end of the day. You don't like what you like. And your parents might not agree at first, but they'll come around. Because they love you, so they'll come around.
Do you feel like Lil Mom set the tone for that? Would you give her that? Or no, like, it just been... Because I think, like, that was the first one to really come out, and she ain't give a fuck. She was raw with that shit.
I'm going to keep it real. I don't know, like, I'm telling you, I was not tapped into, like, stuff like that back in the day. Not tapped into, like, the industry world.
Real.
I seen real life. My sisters coming out. I seen real life.
That's
what
real.
They went through and how they had to handle it. And then they had friends that was going through it and all that. And then even with me and my girlfriend, like, her first time being gay was when she got with me. Like, we've been together 4 years now, but shit, her mom, it took a while at first, you know, for her to come along because she wasn't used to that. Her mom was a Christian, you know, Bible, all that, and you gotta respect it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't fault them for it because they come from a generation where it wasn't common.
It was common, but people really wasn't talking about it.
It was hitting. They hit it though. That's why all, like, diseases came about and all that because people tried to hide it back in the day. See, now it's like, nah, this who I am. Right.
Hey, listen, I love it. I love your music. I love your energy. I'm so glad, like, you came on the show today.
Y'all lit. Y'all got me in here like an open diary, man.
Hey, listen, because we need that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we, like you said, we human. So for us to be able to relate with other people, we gotta be relatable and talk about relatable things, and that's what's popping right now.
Needed to hear that though.
Right, they did.
Your energy, yeah.
We gonna take it back to the album. Track number 2, Different. It's going crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Rico Love, my bro. Love him forever. We got a real relationship.
You gotta put it in a box. And this day, you know, when you came to Atlanta.
And Wutz Real brought the shades.
You know,
God.
You know,
Man, you've tuned into Wutz Real podcast, man. This was another dope episode with Littlejohn4K. Man, she going crazy. Her album just dropped. That's doing numbers. The single Different went out. Man, I heard that on the radio the other day. You know what I'm saying? And she just an overall dope individual. Like, for real. Shout them all out.
He dropped it on the radio the other day.
Yeah, he did. I think it was, matter of fact, like Friday or something like that. It was Saturday. One of them days. It was, get my days mixed up. But, you know, I heard you on the radio. I'm like, man, I gotta get her. And I'm so glad you respond to your DMs. You know what I'm saying? That's already like a blessing.
For sure.
I hate a motherfucker with an Instagram and they be like, man, I got too many people.
I ain't Hollywood. I come from the real. I'm really, you feel me?
Right.
I'm a regular ass person. Like,
right.
I respond to it. I just was telling them, Sport was like, do you respond to strangers? I said, bro, I got 0 message requests. Like, I respond to everybody.
You are humble. You are definitely really humble.
Yeah, that's gonna take you a long way. Just because of your energy. It's like real life.
Exactly. Keep
Gotta be humble. Shit, that shit can be taken away like that.
Just like that. So we about to get up out of here. Go ahead and let them know one more time where they can find you at and all that good stuff, man. And before you leave, man, we was talking about social currency, the Out the Mud event too. Like, how they could tap into that? Let's just get everything.
Hey, man, if you're trying to perform at Out the Mud, I'm talking about it's going to be big. It's in Charlotte. It's on May 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Tap in with Sporty Odie. That's SPORTEODIE. That shit tongue twisted.
Tongue twisted as a motherfucker.
Make sure you know you tap in with Sporty Odie or King Carter, Rev the Exec, or Issa.
Yeah.
Or you can DM me, I'll send y'all the stuff. It don't matter.
Bet. One more time where they can find you.
At Littlejohn4K, everywhere. Go look in your kitchen right now. Under the stove.
Everywhere, y'all. Everywhere.
You know everything be under the stove.
Everything be under the stove. You funny as hell, man. Listen, I'm your girl Tanggangbaby, man. This was Wutz Real podcast where we sit down with some of the realest people, you know what I'm saying, on the planet. You can definitely tune in to my live. We got a new schedule. Mondays is really from 1 to 3, but we had to make an exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Just because. You dig what I'm saying? But 1 to 3 on a Monday, 8 to 10 on a Thursday, man. We going live, we going up, we going live and direct. Let them know what you doing over there at Atlantis.
What's up, y'all? Wutz Real Atlantis, a.k.a. Bubbles. Monday 1 to 3, Thursday 8 to 10. Come check us out, y'all. The realest.
Let's get it!
Shout out to y'all.
Gang!
Shout out to you.
Appreciate you.